Hello and welcome to Double C Sports. I'm your host Cowboy Connor, and today we are witnessing the birth of a rivalry. I mean, when we look at the matchup between Oklahoma and Alabama, Oklahoma leads the all-time matchups, but I think Alabama has the more crushing wins against Oklahoma. When we look at this rivalry, Alabama has beaten Oklahoma in the 2018 playoffs when we had Heisman Kyler Murray. Alabama just ran all over us in that game. We had some critical turnovers in that game. And for Sooner fans, we never forgot. We never forgot about 2018. And we made Alabama play. We made them play us down to the wire every single time. We beat them last year. We should not have beaten them last year. We beat them when we had the worst Oklahoma team I've seen. We beat them with Jackson Arnold and Xavier Robinson and a beat up O line. And then this year we beat them at their house on just an amazing defensive effort and really consistent play from John Mateer. But now we're in the playoffs, and the playoffs just switch up all the things. And this is easily the biggest game that I've been able to cover. Maybe besides North Texas and Tulane, that was a massive game. I think that was a bigger game. This game's massive. I think for OU, you win this one, and Alabama, they now have that little crutch against us. I mean, you know how Georgia loses to Alabama almost every single year. Well, now it's going to be Alabama loses to us every single year. What I'm going to cover here is I'm going to cover the key matchups. I'm going to cover some injuries and their impacts. I'm going to cover what to look forward to, and I'm going to give you guys some predictions. Let's start off with some of those key matchups in this game. The first one, this was a big one. Jam Miller, the running back for Alabama, didn't have even a good game against Georgia. He had a awful game against Georgia. This might be a little bit of a hot take. I think Oklahoma's running defense is the best in the nation. I just think it's easily the best in the nation. I think it's the best I've seen in multiple years. And I want to see if Oklahoma, obviously, 3 weeks, very big amount of time. I don't think Jam Miller was 100% versus Georgia. I don't know if the whole team was 100% versus Georgia. Alabama just got crushed. I mean, crushed in that game. And for Oklahoma's defense, I mean, last time we played Alabama, they got some good running games, and I don't know if that's going to happen at the same time. This is a very rocky, icy game because you could really argue that the logic tells you that Oklahoma should just whoop Alabama, should just beat them badly because we're at home. We're at Norman, and we beat them at Alabama. But that's not the case because you'll watch the game. Jam Miller had 60 yards. I don't know if he's getting 60 yards. I really don't think he's going to get 60 yards. The tight ends, the tight ends for Alabama were on another level. But for Oklahoma, you had one touchdown. You had one offensive touchdown. You had Eli Bowen and Peyton Bowen playing out of their minds. We don't know if that's going to happen. So I think this is really, you can't use the Tuscaloosa game here and be like, oh, Oklahoma's just going to win because they beat Alabama before. Another key matchup here is John Mateer versus the slot. And when I say the slot, I'm talking about the middle of the defense. I'm talking about the middle. Who is getting there, and can Mateer just impact? Can Mateer impact running the ball with himself? And can he impact by getting the ball to the slot? Can he impact in both of those areas? That's going to be a very key matchup